Hi guys, hope you're well. Welcome to DOdaily Wednesday workout. It's Des here. Hopefully you're all having a great week. But if you're ready for some midweek motivation, hopefully I can inspire you to get involved in some of the things we're doing. Of course, yesterday I set the Do Running 25 Days Challenge, which is basically getting outside and getting in some activity over the next 25 days, finishing on Christmas Day. You know, doesn't have to be too much. A run, a walk, minimum a mile, so it's kind of open to everybody. Everybody can get out there for a walk, or just getting out for fresh air. Whichever way you can complete your mile, it's just important to be involved in something. Do you know what we're looking to do is really attack the end of the year, do you know, create a challenge that gives us some focus, that sets that determination to end things well. We've touched on the fact it's been a tricky year, a difficult one for lots of people, and we all know the obvious reasons why. So I thought it was important to do something collectively, but sustained over the month to really feel some great achievement come the end of it. And when Christmas Day arrives, you know, not just the fact it's a time to celebrate and enjoy things, but we'll have that fantastic achievement as well. And doing something as consistently as that is always an achievement, no matter what you're used to doing. You know, showing that commitment, that determination to get it done. You won't feel fantastic all the way through, but it's about trying to enjoy it the best you can. You know, and that'll put you in much better spirits. Do you know, it's the perfect sort of tonic in the build up to Christmas. Do you know, we all look forward to it. Well, we try to look forward to it the best we can. Do you know, it's a great time of year, but by doing something like that and feeling it sort of come around, having done something so epic, it's absolutely fantastic. Of course, for December, that's going to replace the Wednesday workout. That'll be back in January, but this is a daily challenge, so we'll be on it every day, talking about it, letting each other know what we're doing, posting up those pics. Check out the links at the end of the video. Check out the closed Facebook group for full details. It's not too late. Even now you can get involved. Do you know, whilst it won't quite be 25 days, you can do the 24 and still finish. It's still a big commitment for some. Lots of people don't get in their activity every day, but one of my real sort of ambitions is to get people understanding the importance of daily activity. And whilst we create a different motivation throughout the year, since the start of sort of COVID and the restrictions and the start of DOdaily, do you know, right now I think it's really important to focus on the present, one day at a time. Say that quite a lot. Do you know, when we start living in the present, we start really enjoying things. And I think enjoy is the right word, isn't it? I touched on yesterday about what I heard someone say about happiness. It's the emotions set by an outcome. So if you really think about it, happiness is something we're always striving for. But if you're enjoying what you do, you know, it's really important, isn't it? Because if you're enjoying it, you're going to keep doing it. Hence the reason I love running, getting out there, love the things I do, you know, because I really, really enjoy them. Happiness is never consistent. It's never a constant. Do you know, I can't find that naturally. Do you know, like I say, it's a result of an outcome. So once something makes you happy, is it going to quite make you feel the same next time? But if you learn to enjoy it, if you learn to accept what you get from it and how much it gives you, do you know, that's really important as well, isn't it? And all we try to do to create that enjoyment is just distract a little bit from the exercise sometimes, whilst that's the main sort of driving factor here. Whilst we're trying to get people out and active through the guys that Get Out, Get Active Nottingham and the This Girl Can campaign and their Stay Safe, Stay Active campaign, all we look to do is encourage activity. But I've come to realise, despite the fact I love it so much, do you know, sometimes we just struggle for that motivation because it's not always easy, do you know? So if we can do things to slightly distract from the reality of what we're doing. That's in normal times we create different things on a Wednesday, you know, try and mix it up, try and get people working as teams. But here for this individual challenge, it's about using the focus of what's coming, you know, trying to enjoy it, trying to sort of enjoy the fact that we're doing something at the end of the year. We're looking forward to Christmas. We're preparing ourselves to be in great spirits come then. So whilst all that does make us happy, you know, I think there's a key point in there that that really we've got to try to enjoy things. We've got to want to enjoy things, and that's really important, because we definitely can enjoy it if we prepare us, if we let ourselves, you know. I've been listening to lots of things. I always sort of relay these back wherever I can, you know, and there was a point made about we can all sort of turn the page, you know. Nobody actually stops us apart from myself, you know. We can change the outcome for ourselves, you know, and if it is happiness you're striving for, then we've got to create these new outcomes, haven't we? We've got to create different things, and whilst that might temporarily work, you know, all I'm trying to do here is use the tried and tested method of exercise, being out in the fresh air, you know, doing the things I do on a regular basis to stay on top form. I got sent a book by somebody. I mentioned this again yesterday, and I was just listening to it, and there was a 2-minute section of the whole 4 hours, which just really made me realise why I enjoy doing what I do so much. Do you know, of course I'm talking out now, something I'm not used to, and I've told everybody how uncomfortable I am with this, but lots of people have said to me, you're not that bad at it, you don't look like you're uncomfortable. Believe me, I am. But when you really find something you enjoy, this is what was said in this sort of couple of minutes of this audio book I'm listening to. When you really enjoy something, you want to tell people. We all do that. We all love to tell people the success stories. And for some reason, running, for me, you know, activity, achieving new things, makes people sort of really want to get out there, uncontrollably let people know what they're doing. We've got a fantastic community who love to post what they're doing on social media. While some people might look on that as a bit soft or showing off or self-indulgent, it may well be, but the point is that it works, doesn't it? Do you know, if it's working for that individual, if they want to show people what they're getting so much from, try to motivate and inspire others, if they're doing it for the right intentions, it's absolutely fantastic. And like I say, listening to this paragraph, the guy was saying in the book that he really found this wisdom within himself to start talking about what he was doing. Do you know, he was helping a friend who was going through a divorce, and he felt like he wanted to talk. He felt like he wanted to pass on what worked for him. Do you know, and to some degree that's why I do what I do. I've touched on why I do it quite a lot, but one of the real reasons is that I lost a lot of weight. Do you know, I was in a difficult place, and lots of people encouraged me. And once that happened, I'd never had that show of faith, I felt, do you know, so seeing people do that for me made me want to give a little bit back, encourage those people around me in my world at the time who was possibly where I was, you know, and struggling in that sense. So I thought it was really important to try and give that something back. But as much as it was uncomfortable, as much as it was difficult, you know, I've just found it in me to keep striving to help wherever I can, you know, because like I said again yesterday, when you're helping other people, you're actually helping yourself more than ever, and that's genuinely how I feel. Do you know, it's absolutely fantastic to see others achieve. Do you know, it's brilliant. Do you know, and when you're happy, do you know, whether happy is the right word or not, when you're happy, when you're feeling content, when you're feeling satisfied, do you know, all that rubs off on somebody. Just another, as it is, another friend sent me an article today, something from social media, and it was about a guy who ran a community you know, I think in London, I think he's from Sheffield but based in London, and he runs a running community. And he says what you really want to do is you want people looking in to with preconceptions, thinking how can they change to be part of something the same or be part of it. And that's exactly what we're trying to do here, isn't it? Just create something that's that little bit special. You know, lots of people coming together to encourage others to get what we get from it. And that article also says if you live life with a smile on your face, people will naturally connect. And again, just referring back to yesterday, connection is so important, isn't it? If we can keep connecting, staying in touch, inviting people into the things we do despite the restrictions. Do you know, it's hard enough at the best of times. Do you know, getting people active, trying to help people understand about mental health and some of the other issues was hard enough pre-COVID, pre-2020. But now, of course, with all the barriers in place, it's an even bigger issue to address. It's not for putting off, do you know, it's to deal with here and now. And this is the best way I feel we can do it, is by coming together, doing something really epic and amazing. Do you know, keep getting out there. Right now, I'm out for a walk. I think I'm actually going to do quite a big walk. This week, I've been really on it with the video, and just a little earlier, I was starting to put a little bit of pressure on myself, thinking, I need to get out, I need to get it uploaded. But I thought to myself, I've got the technology to do it myself. Do you know, whilst I'm out walking, I can upload and get it there. So why pressure myself with time, do you know? It's a chilly evening, but it's absolutely fantastic to be out. It's not wet, it's not snowing yet. I think I'm probably the only person who's begging for a bit of snow just for Friday morning and wake up to walk. That'd be awesome. Do you know, that'll be all the seasons done. Give me something else to go at as well. But that's just purely selfish, I'm just kidding. But it'd be great if you can get out, join me, the rest of the guys. They're already popping the pictures up in the Crows Facebook group. Do check that out, do get involved if you can. Even if you just want to watch watch what we're doing, do you know, it might just inspire you at some point to give it a go. I'll be back tomorrow live at 6:30, getting out of my comfort zone. Do you know, it really is getting out of my comfort zone. When I say that, please believe me, because it's not easy. Been asking the guys this week about how they've adapted to the cold and the dark. Had some great responses to that from the throwback question. Do you know, so what I kind of missed off, not on purpose, just of course I can only say so much in an episode. What I didn't quite think of last week, or didn't mention, some of the guys have had some great ideas of how we can look after ourselves in these sort of cold, dark months. Do you know, of how we can get out there. Check out that'll be at the start of the episode. Keep posting your questions. I've had some really good ones again so far. Do you know, one or two around the weather and activity, anything, the situation as it is, motivation, mental health, whatever you wish. I'm there to try and do my best in passing on a message, and that's what it's about. Some midweek motivation, do you know, it's really, really important to, when the week is getting busy, it's starting to sort of draw itself out in terms of work and real life. All I like to do on a Wednesday is try and pick people up, give them something to go at. And of course, while we're asking you to do plenty of activity, tomorrow is about passing on some vital information and hopefully helping you with little nuggets, little snippets, just to sort of keep you going and help you achieve some of the things we spoke about in terms of the activity. So I'll be back for that, and of course maybe a snowy Friday morning. Until then, get out there, get in that mile, you know, do that, and then check out the Close Facebook group if you have to. You can always post it up after, but keep posting those pictures. It's always inspiring and motivating, you know, just doing it.